Hi, my dear friends in the air. This is Jue Ji. Today, I want to continue our discussion about impermanence, or anicca in Pali. It is said that because of impermanence, so we suffer, that there is dukkha in the world. So we translate dukkha as suffering. We suffer because of impermanence. Say, for example, these days the weather is changing a lot, day and night. When we just got up in the morning, it's still very cold. And as the sun rises, then the weather becomes warmer and the temperature goes up to 60s, 70s, 80s Fahrenheit. And as we get up in the morning, it's cold, we put on the clothes and we're ready to go to work. And because it is cold, so we put on winter clothes. However, as the time goes by, when it comes to the noon time and the weather climbs up to 70s, 80s, and we feel very warm, so we take off the clothes to make ourselves feel more comfortable. And the action of putting on clothes, taking off our clothes, it makes us feel very inconvenient. We feel that we are forced to accept the changes of the temperature, and we feel unease, not comfortable with the clothes that we have put on earlier in the morning. And this kind of being forced to accept what we have had and feel uncomfortable, not at ease in facing the things that comes to us is regarded as dukkha. So in Agama Sutra, it is said that because everything is impermanent and because everything is changing all the times, so therefore I said that what I feel is dukkha or suffering. So how are we going to deal with the dukkha? Comes from everything being impermanent, anicca. Now, Venerable Master Hsing Yun, the founder of Foguangsan, he told us that we have to learn to accept, to regard everything as it is. When the weather becomes warmer as the sun rises in the morning, and we tell ourselves, yes, it is like that. I embrace the sunrise. I embrace the temperature change. And then I understand that the temperature goes up as the sun rises. And when it becomes so warm that I have to take off some of my clothes, then I tell myself, yes, it is because the weather gets warmer, so I will take off some of my clothes to make myself feel more comfortable, and then I accept that because this is how things goes, and then I regard it as it is. And how about when it comes to words? When people say something that we don't want to hear, when they say something bad about us, and then we remind ourselves, yes, this is the way the person speaks, and then I will accept that as it is. If the person talks about me that I'm not that good, then I will examine by myself whether I'm that bad. And if it is not true, then I will just accept it, not talk it back to that person. In other words, I just accept things as it is. And when we meditate, we breathe in the fresh air from outside, we breathe out. Sometimes our breath is short, sometimes it is long. We accept as it is, and we continue to cultivate our breathing in and breathing out at a pace that make us feel comfortable. Do not resist the things that comes to us. Just accept it. Everything is impermanent, anicca. And then all the feeling that I have had, that is dukkha. And then I accept it as it is. Let's meditate. Breathing in and breathing out. Now let's put the palms at our heart center and pray. Everything is impermanent. I accept it. And I'm satisfied with what I experience in the world. Through acceptance and regard everything as it is, my mind is calm. My mind is settled. I'm not forced to do things I don't like, because I accept everything as it is. And I feel at ease. I feel comfortable. May all beings be happy. May everyone be healthy. May the world be at peace.